And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Cheap Ludes, and the moment we have all been waiting for is here, to a certain extent. The token market is finally open for the first time since Season 3. Yeah. And this is what we got. I can't say I'm incredibly excited. If you're on next gen, you can get a Hoff Blinders badge for 200 tokens. Being that's the most important badge in the game on next gen, it's pretty cool. I don't think anybody's going to be grabbing it on current gen unless it's to apply it to a certain card so they maybe can sell it more. Like that's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, we got a Deep Threes range extender Hoff, a Clamps Hoff for 150, Showtime, Heart Crusher, Rebound Chaser, and Dimer. And then we got a few cards in the mix as well, which I'll talk about. Like, I'm definitely going to grab probably a range extender and a Clamps, more than likely. Not because I want to sell any cards, but just so I can apply it to a card that doesn't normally have it for funsies. Maybe I go sell it, I don't know. Probably put... Oh, I can only grab one. Yeah, limit one. Okay, that's cool. At least people can't rage all their tokens down and just grab like a bunch of Hoff badges, I guess. That's cool. I'll grab Clamps too. Like, it is what it is. I'm sure I at least have one guy who doesn't have Hoff Clamps. Throw it on him, somebody I like. I think Brandon Ingram doesn't have Hoff Clamps, and I do enjoy using him, so maybe I'll throw it on him. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. We also got the players like Yao Ming plus Backdown Punisher for 11. John Stockton plus Needle Threader. Like, we didn't get enough John Stocktons during the TT event. Steve Nash Break Starter, and Dominique Wilkins Lob City Finisher for 150 tokens. Okay, that's a lot of tokens for Dominique Will. Like, that's a lot. And I guarantee there's a bunch of people selling Dominiques. So it's probably just, it's probably smarter to just go buy him off the market than anything. Like, realistically, I bet you he goes for under 15k right now. I wouldn't doubt that in any way, shape, or form. So let's check. What's going on with my cursor? Okay, yeah, let's just redo it. Let's see how low Dominique is going for. I mean, if he's still going for over 20k, maybe it's worth it to use 150 tokens. But, I mean, realistically, 150 tokens for a Galaxy Opal is really solid. But when you can just go get him for X amount of MT, then I don't know how solid it is. Okay, so he's going for over 12. It's not terrible. Over 13.4. Guessing, let's just do this. Okay. You can get him under 15k. I will say that Dominique Wilkins for under 15k. I know a lot of content creators hate on this card because he has a not great jump shot or whatever, and they say Dominique's not good, but this Dominique Wilkins is actually really solid. He's not like an Apex great card in this game. Like, he's not a meta card by any means, but he's a very good card. He's usable. He's very solid. Especially for under 15k, like, he's definitely one of the best cards you can get for under 15k. I mean, the comp adjacent guys might tell you Halliburton or blah, 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 but Pukovetsky. But I think him and Robert Covington are probably two of the better cards that you can get for under 15k at this point. So, hey, I'm picking him up for 15k. Why not? Just for Spotlight Sim purposes. Like, my Atlanta team's looking a little rough, so I might as well pick up Dominique and improve it a little bit. So, hey, why not? Let's look at how cheap exactly can we get the fan favorites, guys. I want to see if they've taken a huge price hit. Just because I know RJ Barrett's going for close to 30k, which, honestly, for 30k, RJ Barrett is a steal. He's really good. I will say, though, I don't know. Like, in theory, he should be incredibly good. And to a certain extent, he is. I've been playing with him all night last night, and I don't know. Something feels sluggish about him. Like, maybe it's just triple threat. I mean, I kind of feel like 2K has tweaked the gameplay in my team at some point and just didn't tell anyone about it. Because it just feels kind of slow and sluggish. Like, even more so than usual. And it's felt that way for the last week or so. So I'm wondering if they did kind of tweak something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Sometimes I'm just tripping about 2K, so I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if the game feels different to you. Maybe I've just been playing too much show and playing too much offline, that when I go online it just feels different. As far as guys I can apply this Hoff range to that I have, I mean, I have a good amount of cards, so none of them are really worth it. Where's my boy that's probably going to put it on Moses Malone at? I could throw it on JaVale. I think Bol already has Hoff range, so don't really need it on there. I don't think Giannis's gold range can be upgraded, so that would be one card I definitely would have recommended putting it on, but I don't think it can be upgraded. David Robinson's probably the only one that I would put it on at this point. Like, David Robinson would be very good if he had Hoff range. Like, that would definitely help him out a little bit, but he's just fine without it anyway. As far as clamps, Chris Webber is actually a pretty good card to throw Hoff clamps on because he's already a really good point guard and a big body. And if you threw like Hoff clamps on, you could definitely slow down like a Ben Simmons or, you know, some of the top tier point guards. Yeah, none of the rest of these guys are really deserving of it. Relentless Finisher, which I got for free today. I mean, a free Relentless Finisher for logging in is totally fine. I don't really know why I'm hating. It's not like a terrible badge. I don't think I'm going to spend any tokens on the rest of them. Like, maybe I grab Dimer because it's only 50 tokens. I probably will, because I can throw that on somebody. Whatever. I use every position as a ball handler at some point when I'm playing this game, because I rely heavily on ball movement. So all of them having Hoff Dimer is probably a good idea. So I'm sure one of my main 5 doesn't have it, so I'll throw that on there. I've been busy prepping a video about the casual to comp ecosystem in NBA 2K21 My Team, or 2K My Team in general, and how it's just so off this year. Like, it's off more so than any other year. So I'm trying to get that done. I was thinking about doing like a school presentation style video, so let me know if you think that's cool. Token players are expensive right now. Now, like, realistically, like, you're gonna go on and click a few players and they're gonna have some astronomical price that probably won't sell, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't put it up for that price and see if you can sell, you know. You could get a pretty good amount for these guys, but they're only going for 25 tokens, so chances are you won't get like a crazy deal for these guys. But I mean, if you want to sell a couple for 4 or 5K, you know, not a big deal. Like, what's Mike Dunleavy going for? 9K? Sure. I'll definitely sell him for 9K. If he sells, that's cool. I'm okay with that. Buddy Hield I'm going to hold on to, because on Spotlight Sims Day, we're going to end up needing Pelicans, and he'll go for way too much MT. I sold that Ruby Buddy Hield for 50K last time we got Spotlight Sims. So, yeah. Richmond, what are you going for? Zach Randolph. Okay, so, like, here's a good example. Like, no possible way Zach Randolph goes for 50K. But I'm going to put him up for that price, because if there's even the remote possibility I can get 50K for this card, I will throw it up. I'll keep you guys updated in the comments later and let you guys know if any of these cards sold. But like I said, if they're going for a certain price and yours is the lowest up there at whatever price it is, dude, definitely throw it up there. Like, no way I'm going to get 50K for Zach Randolph, but you know what? I'm throwing it up for 43. If somebody sees that mine's the cheapest and buys it for 40K, I'll be a happy camper, man. That's fine. Let's look at some other cards that may be expensive due to the tokens. NBA Draft, because there's only 5 cards necessary, and you get a 250 token lock-in. So if you have any of these cards unlocked in, and you don't need them for something, you can make some good MT off of them. Like, Glenn Robinson is clearly being price fixed. Everybody sold their Glenn Robinson for like 7K, so now they're expensive. Brandon Ingram, he's not as expensive. A lot more people have him. This person put it up for 7,500. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna put it back up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for sure. That one's like half the price of the next lowest one, so it's just smart to put that up. Will it sell? Maybe. If not, like, I'm only out like a little bit. I'm not really too worried about it. Let's see what's up. Who else? Ben Simmons is going for a lot too, I'm guessing, right? I picked up Pink Diamond Ben Simmons from the Inferno set for 8K yesterday. That's a steal for Spotlight Sim purposes. 74,000 for this Ben Simmons. Yeah, that's kind of a high price. I don't think I'm going to put it up for that necessarily, but hey, if I can sell it for around 50, I'll be stoked. Like, definitely want to check your collection because you could have some of these guys and you could be getting a lot more MT than you expect. Like, I'll throw this up for 50. The next one's up for 70. It's a 20K difference. I personally don't know if it's going to sell for 70. I don't think it might. But even if it would have sold for 70 and I still got 50 for that card, like, I won't be upset, you know? So I'd rather just guarantee take the 50 instead of, you know, having it up there for 4 hours and it dropping down to 20K by the end. You know, it's a gamble, but it'll work. I'm going to pick up Joe Smith at some point. Like, I just keep putting it off. None of these sets are really going to have cards that are crazy expensive. Just because they all have Dark Matters and stuff in them. And, oh yeah, there's no reward for Pantheon, which I think is weird still. Retro set. If you have this Penny Hardaway, I know I've told you to sell him a bunch of times. Literally sell him right now. This Kareem, he was going for like 6K yesterday. Now he's going for above 15. So you can make some good MT. Lonzo Ball's going for roughly the same price. If you have this Curry, though, you can make some good MT. Like, what, 20K plus, pretty much? I don't think any of these cards, because Dark Matter Rose and Pippen and stuff. Oh yeah, double takes George Gervin. I forgot about George Gervin, man. The Inferno cards as well, but like, you know, there's a bunch of opals in there that already are going close to 100K, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really think there's any other sets, but yeah, I would definitely look into the tip-off sets, look at those players, see what you got. The NBA draft, if you have any of those players, I would look into those. Even if you have that draft Anthony Davis, you can just sell him for the astronomical amount he's going for and go pick up the Quantum Anthony Davis. They're essentially the same card if you need them for Pelican Spotlight Sims. Even if there's a couple less badges, it's worth it. Now, as far as the token mark, I wouldn't pick up Dominique or Nash or Stockton or any of them because you can pick them up for so cheap on the market. And the badges, I would, if you need them, yes. If not, I would save your tokens. This has kind of been disappointing as far as I'm concerned. I was hoping there'd be actual packs in there, but I did predict that they weren't going to do that. So, as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. I'll be back later with more content. I am going to stream today as well. Probably do a limited tips video. Comment down below what kind of video you want to see today. I'll do whatever. Check the description for all my stuff, and I appreciate all you guys. Peace.